Cool, I'm making this video on 2 reasons why agencies can never pass 10K a month within the ad agency, whatever agency they're running. And 2 of the main reasons I personally think is, number 1 is relationship building. A lot of clients, if you look at your past year, let's say you're running an agency for 2 years now, look at the past year and add up every single client that you've signed, calculate their monthly revenue in combined, and I can almost guarantee if you've been running an agency for 2 years, it should be at over 10K a month. If it's not, then there's a fundamental issue there. But at that point, you realize you technically are making 10K a month. You have made 10 grand a month in an agency. The issue there is your retention. And if you don't have a good retention, your clients won't last, you won't hit 10K. You'll just go through a really bad cycle. And there's 2 things that's causing your retention rate. That's number 1 is your relationship building. If it's really bad, they're gonna drop off. It comes down to whether you're confident in the brand, how you communicate with them, how you report back to them, how you have calls with them, how you're proactive, etc. Which we can talk about in another video. I'll actually make a note of that. I've got like a checklist of the videos I need to make for my channel. How to maintain retention. Cool. Number 1, and number 2, sorry, the reason your retention rate would be bad is because how you outreach. Whatever outreach method you're doing, whatever criteria you are following, you need to look at the quality of leads you're reaching out to. And I see so many people just do this, and I'm just like, look, you could send 100 emails, you can get 20 responses, which is a good reply rate, and then let's say you close 3 of them, for example. That's pretty good numbers. But those 3 could be paying you £500 a month. So you would rather sign those 3 clients, £1,500 a month from 3 clients. They're low paying, they're going to be a pain in the ass, they're not spending a lot of that on ads, so when you don't spend a lot of ads, you don't get good results, and then they don't see the value in it, and then they drop off. Why would you want to spend your time on that just for a quick buck, where you can then allocate that time you're about to spend on delivering bad results for that client to the extra 50% of work you can put towards trying to sign a bigger client who can, number 1, pay you more, number 2, spend more on ads, number 3, that means you're going to get better results and they're going to last longer, essentially. So having a really shit quality lead list is another thing on why people don't have good retention rates, because you're just signing the wrong clients. Make sure your lead list is good quality. It's going to take you much longer and much more difficult to sign a client, but once you sign that client, the workload is actually done before you've even started to work with them. If you sign easier clients to sign, they're the ones where the work starts after you sign them, because they're going to be pains in the ass, the annoying messages, etc. That's what you don't want to work with. If you sign clients who are bigger and better and going to pay more and last longer, they're going to be harder to sign. So do the workload up front, and then after that, it's an easy process and you get paid more. That brings me on to my second reason why agencies never hit 10K a month in their agency, and that's because they're not charging enough. And that's just as simple as that. There's 2 ways on how you can charge more. Number 1 is have a commission and get them to spend more, which is the way we do it. And that way it doesn't just benefit us, it benefits them. So we charge less on a retainer and have a commission in place, but we don't convince them. We sell the idea to spend more on their ads, because the more they spend, the better results they will get. And that's not just to make us more money. Genuinely, the more ad spend you're giving these platforms like Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, they will get better results for you. So they're getting better results, they're getting more money coming in, so they see the value of the service. Plus, we make more money on the back of it. So we're super motivated to make them money because we're making money. Or if they're not happy with that route, because there's a lot of niches or there's a lot of people who don't want to pay commission because they don't want to pay a lot of money down the line when they're making good money, is to just charge more up front. Don't be afraid to charge more. Be confident in how you charge. As the saying goes, just tell your price and be quiet, and just wait. And if you can't sell that, then there's an issue within the lead or the value that you provided on the sales call and making it worth that price, essentially. But my advice is always get on the commission, because the way it works is if they have a shit month, you have a shit month. If they have a good month and you're responsible for a lot of the sales, you have a good month. Black Friday and Christmas season, that's a really good season to get clients on the commission because it's one of their record months, hence you're going to make more money. Okay, that's how it works. So the 2 reasons why I think people don't hit 10K a month in their agency is because number 1, they can't build relationships, and number 2, they're not charging enough in their sales calls.